You weren't abandoned, and I'm going to prove it. You were assigned with 3 facts. One of them involves a cave, one involves a king, and one involves a lot of silence. We always think that isolation means rejection. For me, that's what it felt like. I had to learn to hone my skills. But what if it's really protection? David wasn't abandoned when he was hiding in a cave. What really was happening is he was being prepared to rule the kingdom. Jesus didn't take the disciples to the crowd first. He took them to the mountain, away from the noise, away from the fans, away from the likes, hearts, shares, and stuff. And why? Because power doesn't grow in popularity. Power grows in the quiet. Fact number 1, according to a study by the University of Virginia, people would rather receive mild electric shocks than sit in silence with their thoughts. Yep. So that means that we've been trained to distrust the quiet. But what if it's in the quiet where God whispers to us and he tells us our assignment? Here's another fact. Fact number 2, almost every transformational leader in history had a period where he was by himself. Mandela, 27 years in prison. Mother Teresa, she was hidden in Calcutta for decades. And even Moses was just a shepherd wandering the desert before ever parting a sea. Fact number 3, isolation is often misdiagnosed as pain. But in heaven's terms, it's surgical precision. God removes you so he can rebuild you, privately and purposefully. I mean, if you look at it, as a kid, I didn't understand it, but even Batman had a bat cave. Why? He wasn't abandoned. He needed isolation to become the superhero he was meant to be. You thought you were abandoned? Nope. You were just in your own little bat cave season, suiting up, plotting your purposes, and healing your origin story. So, now that you know that you weren't abandoned, understand and walk as if you're assigned to a season that's building your strength, refining your voice, and is sharpening your mission. And when the door opens, the world won't know what hit them. I want to say a prayer for us. Father, thank you for hiding us when it hurt, for covering us while you cultivated us, and for reminding us that isolation isn't abandonment. It's the birthplace of anointing. And when we're anointed, that's when we start knowing and learning our story. And our legacy begins with our story. Now go tell it.